if we just calculate through factor analysis, the higher scores we have, we will see that the Switzerland strengths and ease of paying taxes, education, expenditure on education, and so on. And if we come to their weaknesses, graduates in science and engineering, economy's worst percent ranks across the world. Research and development. So they are not solely or depend solely on the research and development, but still they have a lot of weaknesses on this aspect. If we come to any Arab countries, we find that they have their own strengths and their own weaknesses. This presentation, we can use it as as the guidelines how to set up our strategic planning for every society, for every country, for every institution, to have our own model, not to copy paste, our own model, and to learn from other experience. And thank you so much. I want actually Dr. Amr to extend if there is any discussion, because he shared me this paper.
Actually, there is 3 minutes left only.
Okay, do you want to comment, Dr. Amr?
Thank you very much, Dr. Tariq. I think in his presentation, he said it very well. And I only wanted to stress here and to repeat what he said, that innovation is crucial and critical, and one of the important component of the knowledge-based economy. So no society will ever be in a position to improve its status as far as knowledge creation unless that society will be in a position to become innovative and creative. So innovation is important, but also we need to look at creating an environment via where innovations will basically be somehow helping the economy. And this environment also include number of factors, and these are partly because or related to the institutional structure of the state, it's partly related to the education, it's partly to access to the global economy, it's partly to the skills that we have to create within the society and the economy. So all these are important components. And I also wanted to say, like what I said before, unfortunately for us in this part of the world, we have not been creative and productive. So we are not really adding value to the economy because of innovation. Now, innovation is about ideas, but not any ideas. You see, it's often that innovation is being defined of being the commercializations of ideas. A professor could have a very good idea in his head, and a businessman also could have a good idea. But if that idea remains in the head of the professors, then that idea stays as it is. But the businessman could transfer that idea into a product. So that's why innovation is important, because it adds value to the total output. Every time you create a new product, every time you develop a new method, every time you develop a new technology, this is ultimately will add great value to the total output. And that's why innovation is important. And today we live in a rapidly changing kind of world, and innovation has become the vehicle for the development of any society. And in the future, if we want to build a knowledge society, then that society has to be built on knowledge creation, knowledge, absorption, and knowledge application. And all these are important components for innovation. And thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Tariq and Dr. Amr, for this valuable and interesting information.